Well, the threat landscape is vast, obviously. So I think rather than trying to solve all the problems and all the potentialities, you should focus on things that you can control in your environment and really get down to fundamentals. You can work on your architecture, you can focus on putting the right controls around the right applications in the right context. You can enable users to get access to data through mechanisms that they find convenient and useful, but that are also secure. So I'm actually do think we've got a path to get to a better place, but it's going to require focus and effort. And I think it's going to also require integrating basic risk management principles into our normal mode of working and thinking. I became a pilot later in my life, and one of the things I learned as a pilot is that you don't want to be taking the test before you have the lesson, which means you've got to create discipline on how you respond to a wide variety of threats. By building a discipline, I mean it's really understanding the nature of your business, understanding what risks are acceptable to the business, and then building a culture of security where you think about security not just in the context of something you bolt on to fix things that are broken. You think of it as a component of quality. Engineers build beautiful things. Let's make sure that we protect those beautiful things. And who knows better of the things that are being built than the engineers themselves? So one of the things I think we could be doing is empowering the engineers to help them understand what they can be doing to become more resilient in their practices. I think the best thing you can do to develop like a resilient culture is to be your own best enemy, to test yourself, test yourself continuously, to understand that failure is a really valuable part of getting better at what you do. Ensuring that if you build a test framework, that test framework is not just built on like what are the use cases of that application, but what are the abuse cases of that application. So always thinking through the full cycle and understanding that everything you build has a risk associated with it. It requires a really consistent dedication to the fact that testing your environments to failure, learning from those lessons, will only serve to make your, whatever you're building that much better and that much more secure for your customers.